I'm going to do it with you. Okay, so it equals 0, right? But it's not a GCF. The 3 is not a GCF. So I can't get rid of it.
So don't you have to multiply the first and last one?
Yeah, so I'm going to do two numbers that add to negative 11 but multiply to negative 60.
You have to multiply
6 and 10. Oh wait, no. What 6 goes into 11? 6 and 5? Yeah, 6 times 5.
I feel like people randomly made up
5 is 36.
They're not random, they work.
I know,
but it's like
I feel
weird,
like it was discovered by.
Well, that's what mathematicians do. Anybody have the numbers?
Bro,
I was gonna say 5
I
or
saw
12,
the
but that's
funniest
not
video.
it.
No, that's close though. Hey, you guys, focus with me. I know it's only a 2-day week,
I know,
but focus with me. I know, but we got to do math.
this is a
Okay.
review. What do you mean?
Yeah, this is all review. Okay, I need the numbers. Four.
15 and 4.
Oh, good one. Yeah, 15 and 4. Which one should be negative?
4.
The 4 or the 15? I heard both.
15.
The 15. Good.
Just kidding.
So negative 15a and 4a. Now I'll take out my GCF. So 3a, 4a, and negative 5. So my factored form is 3a plus 4 and a minus 5. Okay? Now you guys asked me, can't we just take the opposite of the numbers? And I said, sure, but not on ones like 5 and 6 where the number in front of the a isn't a GCF. Okay? So you'll see that that pattern doesn't work now because the answers aren't going to be negative 4 and 15, right? So now I'm going to take each factor and set it equal to 0. So a equals 5 and negative 4/3.
Oh, you put the 3 on.
Did you divide that?
I divided the 3 on both sides. I subtracted 4 and then divided the 3.
So basically you put the 4 on the other side of the other and that's divided.
Yeah, just like a normal equation, right? Okay, I would do 6, but I could tell you guys are barely hanging on, so we're going to move on, okay?
Okay.
My friends, now we need to review how to solve each equation from vertex form, okay? So what's the difference between what we just did and what we're about to do?
Extra box.
Extra box. We want 5 boxes instead of 4, okay? So when I do my extra box, after I put in my x squared, what's the next thing I do?
Divide them.
Yeah, divide the negative 6 by 2, so I get negative 3x.
And then
You guys are pros at this.
Then you multiply the line.
Then what? Negative 3 times negative 3 to get 9.
and then you do what makes up the difference between 9 and negative.
Yeah, how do I get from 9 to negative 7?
It's minus 16.
Minus 16, yeah.
I just do that by
Okay.
adding like the 7 and 9. Then
Yeah, that's the... Did you guys hear what Gavin just said? He has a trick to making that easier. Tell everybody.
basically it's just
Listen,
Sorry.
this is going to be helpful. How did you figure out the negative 16 so fast, Gavin?
add the 7 and 9 and then just make it negative.
Yep. 9 plus 7 is 16, and then you can just make it negative. Smart, huh? That'll work anytime one of them is positive and one of them is negative. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, so then my vertex form, what we reviewed last class, would be this, right? And I'd be done. But this time, right, we're reviewing what to do with that extra piece. Solve. What do I do first?
Plus
X minus 3 squared.
No. Plus 16. Good, Kelsey. Plus 16. Opposite of PEMDAS. Then what?
Then square root.
Then square root. And the plus or minus happens now. Not at the end. Now. Now what?
Then you add the 3.
Yeah. So x equals 7. And
Hold up. What do the negative 4 again?
because anytime I square root, I have the plus or minus. So the negative 1 is from adding the 3 on both sides to that negative 4. So negative 4 plus 3.
So 7.
From doing 3 plus 4. So remember, anytime I square root, I have two equations. One with the positive square root and one with the negative square root. Do you remember that, Victoria? Yeah? Okay. What other questions? Okay, I want to do one more.
Question.
Yeah.
When would we use this, like in our lives?
To graduate high school.
Okay, yeah, but besides that.
Like in the future.
No, but I'm like-
literally-
To graduate high school.
That's about it.
Do you guys ever ask your English teacher when you're going to use an adverb?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Sounds good. You guys, high school is not about learning exactly what you're going to use in your life. That's what college is for. Right? You're learning how to do hard things, how to memorize, how to pay attention to detail, how to work hard. That's the things that you're learning through this.
What if you don't want to go to college?
Well, then that's why if you don't want to go to college, that's fine. Then you should choose a high school that is specifically designed to send you to a specific track. The great thing about America, you guys, is that you don't have to decide what you're going to be when you're like 12 years old, like in other countries, right? When they're like 12 years old, they're like, oh, are you going to go to college and do this? Or are you not, right? Like, and then you have a path designed and they can't change their mind. But in America, you can do whatever you want. So we're prepping you for general things like paying attention to detail, memorization, doing things you don't want to do. That's a skill a lot of you guys need to learn. Do you have any idea that how many times I have to do things I don't want to do? That's just part of being an adult, right?
I don't think we want to change your baby's diaper, but
No, not even a little, especially in the morning, right? That's what I'm telling you guys. Like, I get that this is hard, but I am trying to make it so easy for you. How long have we been doing this same thing? Forever. Why aren't I moving on? Because
you need to get it down.
I'm trying to drill it in your brains, right? So let's just move on, okay?
You have to break out the jackhammers.
I'm gonna have to break out a mental jackhammer. Okay, let's do one more. I want to do number 10. Okay, what do I have to do to number 10 before I do anything else?
Make it.
Plus 8. Yeah, make it equal 0. Good. Plus 8. So n squared plus 12 plus 100. 12n plus 100 equals 0. Now I'm ready for my extra box. Six times 6? Okay. How do I get from 36? Minus? I want to get from 36 to 100. There we go. Plus 64. Good. Okay, so n plus 6 squared plus 64. I got that whole speech on tape, so anybody watching the video is going to love it.
Yeah.
Right?
You're gonna hear us.
You're gonna hear me be like, well, yeah.
Oh, well.
I hear that.
It's not. I mean, you guys think it all the time. You just have to realize that math gets the hard end of the stick sometimes. Like, how many times have I used, to do a good push-up in my life?
Well, that's what my cousin
0. But that's because that's not what high school is for.
Well, my cousin says it's the same in college. She's going to a school to be neurosurgeon, and she's supposed to take physics, which has nothing to do with neurosurgery.
Well, because it's the background knowledge.
Physics is background knowledge.
For neuroscience, yeah. Okay, guys, we're almost done. Guys, come with me. Hold on. What's next?
That's
No, before I
minus
minus the 64.
which is 8i.
N plus 6. I'm going to write it up here for more room. N plus 6 squared equals negative 64.
In square root.
Then I can square root. Oh, now you can't see it. Now, when I square root, I have 8i and negative 8i. Anytime you square root, you have to have the plus or minus. Why is this one an I?
Because it's negative.
Good, I took a square root of a negative number. Okay? Is n by itself?
Yeah. No.
No. Now, can I combine the 8i and the 6? Can I?
No, so it's just.
No, so you just keep them separate. Not plus. Yeah, because I have to minus it. So n equals 8i minus 6. And n equals negative 8i minus 6. Questions? Okay. This is the last day we're going to